It's the kind of downfall no one saw coming. Harry Mitchell, once sharp, fearless, and in control, has officially hit rock bottom. After months tangled in a dangerous web of crime and betrayal, his world has completely collapsed. And now, he's facing his darkest hour, trapped and tormented by the one man who seems to take pure pleasure in watching him suffer. Okie. What began as a powerful partnership has turned into a deadly feud. Harry and Okie once stood side by side, two ambitious men running a massive drug operation in East London. Alongside Ravi Gulati and Kojo Asare, they built an empire built on risk, loyalty, and fear. But as the money rolled in, the cracks started to show. Okie's ambition was limitless, Ravi's patience was running thin, and Harry for the first time started to question the cost of what they were doing. When Harry stepped in to protect Kojo from being exploited, everything changed. That one decision, standing up for the only bit of decency he had left, marked him as a threat. And in Okie's world, threats don't live long. Together with Ravi, Okie made a decision that would seal Harry's fate, to silence him for good. This week's episodes have been nothing short of brutal. When Thursday's episode opened, Harry was already a prisoner, trapped in an unknown location, bruised and broken. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get worse, Okie showed up, not to negotiate, not to gloat, but to destroy him piece by piece. Okie's cruelty runs deep. He mocks Harry's situation, taunting him with every word. But what really cuts deep is when he starts talking about Gina, the one person Harry truly cares about. Okie brags about taking her out, twisting the truth to make it sound like she's already moved on. Every sentence is designed to hit a nerve, and you can almost feel Harry's anger rising, his pride shattering under the weight of humiliation. Then comes the cruelest move yet. Before leaving, Okie tosses down a packet of drugs. A small, silent temptation, a way out, a way to escape the pain if only for a few moments. It's the perfect trap. He knows Harry's weakness, and he's betting that when the loneliness sets in, when the guilt and fear become too heavy, Harry will give in. While Harry fights to stay sane, Okie makes his way to the Vic, where Gina is trying to convince herself she's done with him. She tells Mo that Harry isn't her problem anymore, that he's probably gone off the grid. But deep down, she doesn't believe that. Something doesn't feel right. Still, she goes along with the date. At first, it's awkward. Okie plays the charming act, sharing a few vulnerable stories about his rough upbringing. For a moment, Gina softens. Maybe he isn't as bad as she thought. But then, out of nowhere, he slips in one final dig, calling Harry a fool. It's subtle, but it lands. Gina forces a smile, but that uneasy feeling only grows stronger. She later tells Anna that something about the whole situation feels off. Anna brushes it off, saying she's overthinking it. But Gina's instincts might be the only thing standing between Harry and disaster. Back in that cold, empty room, Harry's resolve is fading. The silence is unbearable. Every word Okie said keeps echoing in his mind, the taunts, the lies, the venom. Nobody's coming for you. Not your family. Not Gina. Nobody's gonna miss you when you're gone. Those words cut deeper than any knife. He stares at the packet. The temptation gnaws at him. For a brief moment, he imagines the relief, the numbness, the quiet escape. He tries to fight it, gripping the edge of reality as hard as he can, but eventually, the pain wins. He takes the hit. And just like that, the man who once stood tall is reduced to a shadow of himself. But this story is far from over, because next week, everything could change. Kojo is finally returning to Albert Square after his mysterious trip with Okie, and what he knows could expose everything. Meanwhile, Harry's father, Teddy, starts to grow suspicious. His gut tells him something's wrong, and he's not the kind of man to ignore it. If Teddy starts digging, he might uncover the truth, but doing so could put him in the same danger his son's already in. And if Kojo speaks up, he'll have to decide whether to stay loyal to Okie or finally come clean. The pieces are shifting fast, and someone's about to get caught in the crossfire. So the question now isn't just whether Harry can survive, it's who's going to save him, and how far they'll go to do it. Because when the truth finally comes out, it's not just Harry's life that'll be on the line, it's everyone connected to him. EastEnders is about to explode, and the fallout could change the entire landscape of Albert Square. What happens next might be the most shocking twist yet, and it's only just beginning.